Danger Dolan. Nemenon asks, if we ever fight Sargeras, do you think the Pantheon will aid us? Or will Azeroth have to fight him on its own? So Sargeras has a very similar history to Deathwing. He was a titan who were the gods and molders of the entire universe that fought demons and maintained balance with all living things. They are intergalactic godlike Jedi Knights. So after fighting demons for aeons, Sargeras started to question his and the Titans' stance on order in the universe. He thought they were delusional clowns, so he decided to split off from the Titans' order, known as the Pantheon, and he went off to brood for a while. The Titans tried to call him up, but his mental phone was all out of battery, which is a convenient metaphor because shortly thereafter, he also became batshit crazy. So just like a raider butthurt over a wipe, Sargeras decided to blame his old buddies for creating life and thus the chaos they were trying to eliminate. So he said to them, and I quote, "You chumps buggered up." All the demons that he personally chained up over the years, he sent them fruit baskets and an "I'm sorry" letter, released every single one, and asked them nicely to help him kill all life in the universe. He recruited leaders for the mindless horde of demons from the planet Argus, the Eredar. 3 of the Eredar leaders, Archimonde, Kil'jaeden and Velen, they received the same fruit basket from Sargeras, but only Velen seemed to realize this giant flaming evil dark titan with a flaming skull and horns might not be trustworthy, so he scarpered in his little pink space capsule, along with the Draenei. Thus began Sargeras' burning crusade to wipe out everything that exists. So quite a while after that, Queen Azshara and her highborn night elves sensed his power and decided to summon them to Azeroth, partly because they wanted to bask in Sargeras' power, and partly because Azshara desired his giant flaming schlong. The heroes of Azeroth thwarted this though, and Sargeras was lost halfway through a portal, which left him wandering through the twisting nether, and so in that respect he was defeated just like Voldemort. Still alive, but out there somewhere. A long time later, the avatar or ghost of Sargeras appeared on Azeroth and attacked the mage Aegwynn, whereupon he pulled another Voldemort and latched onto her unborn baby Medivh, turning him into a Horcrux. Medivh, under the influence of Sargeras, contacted Gul'dan, yada 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 Skype call. Orcs was summoned into Azeroth, and for this, Medivh received a sword through the chest. Since then, Sargeras has not returned. He's likely waiting for Harry Potter to take the portkey to Argus. There is some lore involving the Tomb of Sargeras, but as always, I love teasing you guys, so I'm just going to save it for a future Lorebox. We did hear one line in WoW where he spoke to Varamithras during the Battle for Undercity during Wrath of the Lich King. Here it is.
You have failed me, Varamithras.
Too spooky for me. So are we gonna fight Sargeras? No, hell no, we're not fighting Sargeras. His official description: the strength of 100 dragons is merely a fraction of his power. He takes 0 damage from weapons, is not even remotely affected by the power of the demon soul that killed Deathwing, can only be slightly wounded by immortal or legendary weapons. So if I relate back to Nemenon's original comment, I don't think we'll be aided by the Pantheon or Titans. I think we will be aiding them. They're going to be having Dragon Ball Z type fights in outer space, destroying worlds in the process, and we're going to be the guys bringing them coffee. This isn't like Deathwing or Arthas or anything along those lines. Sargeras is the god of death, and we are ants to him. We are purple gear-clad pixels on his screen. I feel like we'd have the strength to fight through his demon-filled tomb, or his avatar, or possessed host like Medivh. Or if we battle Kil'jaeden again in the Forces Station at Argus, but the only way we're gonna see Sargeras as a raid boss is if we are huddled shivering behind a nice titan's leg. And I don't want them to invent some new weapon that can actually harm him. I don't want this to be like Deathwing. The bottom line is, even if by the slim chance that we can fight Sargeras, I don't want to. People have to accept that there's some parts of the game that you can't contend with. Titans are one of those things. We can fight their servants, we can fight their minions, we can go through their dungeons, but at the end of the day, we are tiny little fleas in the Warcraft universe. Under no circumstance can a flea take down Muhammad Ali. Not in this world, not in any. And I don't care how much purple gear the flea has, it can't do it. That's it for this Lorebox. If you'd like to see me cover a story topic really quick, leave a comment below. Have a good one.